Something major just happened, and barely anyone's talking about it. Google just dropped a new AI platform called Opal, and it lets you build real web apps just by describing what you want. No coding, no menus, just pure intuitive creation from your browser. And that's not all. Google's AI is also crushing elite math competitions and even decoding ancient Roman texts. Yeah, this goes way beyond your average product launch. Let's unpack it.
At first glance, Opal looks deceptively simple. And that's by design. There's no code to write, no complicated tools. You just type in your idea. Want to create a budgeting tool or maybe a daily planner? Just describe it, and Opal uses Google's internal models to generate a full working prototype right in your browser. But this isn't some black box output. You actually see the logic laid out visually. Inputs, outputs, logic steps, data flows, everything. And it's editable. You can click into each step, tweak logic, update prompts, or drag and drop new components into the workflow. It feels less like programming and more like sketching your ideas and watching them come to life.
Once you're done, hit publish, and your app goes live with a shareable link. Anyone with a Google account can try it. There's even a public gallery where you can discover apps made by other users, like quiz builders or habit trackers, and remix them with your own twist. The Remix button is built directly into the UI. Google is calling this vibe coding, a new term catching on fast. It shifts focus from code to creativity. You're not thinking in syntax, you're thinking about the experience you want your app to deliver.
Sure, platforms like Canva, Figma, and Replit have started heading in this direction, but Opal takes it further. Natural language becomes the interface, not just a helper. And while Google's AI Studio already allowed for prompt-based workflows, Opal strips it down to something visual and intuitive. You don't need to know what a loop or a variable is, you just describe the outcome and edit what you see. As of now, Opal's in public beta, available only in the US. But even in this early phase, testers have already created basic front-end apps, calculators, planners, portfolio templates. It's not built for heavy back-end or real-time apps yet, but for quick prototypes and simple tools, it's already a game changer.
Let's say you're building a quiz app. You want to reward correct answers. Normally, that would mean setting up conditionals or writing JavaScript, but in Opal, you just type if the answer is correct, display a message, and add a point to the score. That's it. The logic gets mapped visually into your workflow. And because it's modular, debugging is easy. If something breaks, you can isolate and fix it step by step without reading through hundreds of lines of code. It's like watching your app's brain operate in real time.
What's even more exciting is Opal's potential. It's already part of Google's broader AI ecosystem, which means future integrations with tools like Firebase, Cloud Functions, and even Gemini are likely. It's not there yet, but the foundation is clearly being laid. And in the bigger AI space, this is a bold move. Microsoft's pushing GitHub Copilot, OpenAI has its advanced data analysis, tools like Lovable and Cursor are riding the same wave, blending creativity with natural language. But Opal isn't for devs, it's for everyone else. It opens the door for creators, educators, and business owners who've never written a single line of code. That matters, because the low-code, no-code market is exploding. Gartner says it's growing over 20% every year, fueled by non-developers. Platforms like Webflow, Bubble, and Glide have already proven the demand. Opal brings that same energy, powered by generative AI.
Of course, there are limits. You can't connect a database yet. There's no user authentication besides Google login. Backend logic is still off the table. If you're building something with accounts, APIs, or advanced interactivity, you'll need a different tool. But for things like generators, forms, planners, and visual tools, it's already incredibly capable. Now, here's the tricky part: ownership and data control. These apps live on Google servers. They're built with proprietary models. So if you're using Opal to prototype a business idea or early product, you'll want to think twice before going all in. For now, it's ideal for experimentation, mock-ups, and fast ideation, not mission-critical or private systems. And now, onto something equally incredible. Google's not just building app tools, it's pushing AI to new frontiers. Case in point, the International Mathematical Olympiad. It's the Super Bowl of math. Just 6 brutally hard problems, and only 8% of competitors earn a gold medal. Last year, DeepMind's AlphaProof and Alpha Geometry scored silver level, but needed multiple days and lots of translation help. This year, a new Gemini model running in deep think mode solved 5 out of 6 problems perfectly, within the 4.5-hour competition time limit. That's a gold medal score. Reviewers said the solutions were clean, precise, and surprisingly easy to follow. What made the difference? Deep think mode is a new reasoning method where the model explores multiple paths at once, instead of committing to one. It compares, combines, and refines ideas before giving you an answer. Plus, it was trained on a massive dataset of top-tier math solutions, using reinforcement learning specifically for theorem solving. No formal translation, no special logic syntax, just plain natural language to clean, elegant proofs. This version of Gemini is now being tested by real mathematicians and could become a serious tool for education, research, and discovery.
So yeah, AI isn't just making apps. It's solving world-class math problems, restoring history, and redefining how we build software. Google's playing the long game, and Opal might just be the beginning. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe to this channel for more. Update.